Okay, Poison, the second of these Wes Anderson Roald Dahl shorts. Oh, it's that same font. I wonder if that maybe is supposed to be emulating Roald Dahl's handwriting, or maybe it is just Wes's. Well, okay, going widescreen for this.
It was midnight when I drove home. As I approached
Dev Patel again.
1, 2, 3, 4.
It's the same narration style, very similar, isn't it? Yeah.
He was lying on the bed awake. He didn't move. He didn't even turn his head, but I heard him say, whispering, almost inaudible, "Help. Help.
Is that Benedict Cumberbatch again? Yeah.
Help. Help. What's the matter, Harry?
Take off shoes.
Yeah, of course. You got to take off your shoes before you come in.
I couldn't understand about the shoes, but I wasn't going to object.
Just love that random guy sneaking in to take out the shoes. Okay.
He was wearing a pair of striped pajamas and sweating terribly. It was a hot night. I was sweating myself, but not like Harry. His whole face was wet and the pillow was soaked.
I mean, it's called Poison, so I assume he's being poisoned.
Crate.
Crate?
Snake.
You've been bitten by a crate? Where? How long ago?
Oh, didn't bite yet.
Oh, it's just here?
Crate on stomach. Asleep.
Under the book. So he's just been trying to stay still.
You don't really mean there's a crate lying on your stomach right now, asleep?
Yes.
Oh, look at this facial expression from Dev, yeah.
How'd it get there? I shouldn't have asked a question, of course. I should have just told him to keep quiet.
Small. Maybe 10 inches.
But still deadly, still poisonous.
Held it through pajamas. Moving on stomach.
So it says he under the pajamas.
I've been waiting.
How long?
Hours.
As a matter of fact, it wasn't a surprising thing for a crate to do. They linger around people's houses and go for the walk.
Oh, and then we're back to roll, yeah. Oh, there's one there.
When he cut open the carcass, its blood ran pitch, black as tar.
Ooh. We're going to see some black blood like that.
I put it in my trouser pocket, ready to use instantly in case Harry did something to frighten the crate and got bitten. I was ready to cut Harry open and suck out the venom.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they don't have antidote at hand.
I think the best thing to do was for me to draw back the sheet very gently and have a look.
You idiot.
How about I just whip back the sheet quick and brush the thing off the instant?
Get doctor.
Get the anti-venom.
I tiptoed out to the hall, looked up Dr. Gandabay's number in the book, lifted the phone and told the operator to hurry.
Of course, yeah. Ben Kingsley. I knew it would be.
For about 3 seconds, there was silence on the line. Slowly, not like slowly.
He's not to move or talk. Do you understand?
Of course, Doctor.
I'm coming now.
Oh, yeah. They're doing the channels in each ear for each of them talking.
Dr. Gandabay's coming. He said for you to lie still.
What the bloody hell does he think I've been doing?
He said absolutely. Dr. Ganabay then stopped to hear my answer. He walked on past me into the hall. He put his bag down on a chair. He was wearing soft-soled bedroom slippers. Like a careful...
Yeah, I was thinking he needs to be careful walking in. He's walking in quick.
He sponged a small area of the bare forearm with alcohol. He held up the syringe to the light, squinting at the calibration, squirting out some...
You have to be so careful, yeah.
Ganabay leaned forward, putting his mouth close to Harry's ear.
Now you'll be all right, even if it bites you. But don't move. I'll be back in a moment.
Okay, that's good.
No,
I mean...
it might not.
Oh, really? Might not? Why wouldn't it? I'm wondering if they're just going to do it and there's not actually a snake there or something, or it's something else.
It's an anaesthetic to the creature
Oh,
where it lies.
oh, to the creature. I thought maybe knock out Harry so then he won't move at all, obviously.
I drove fast and in 15 minutes I was back with a bottle of chloroform.
Very fast.
He's losing his nerve, which is understandable. I'm not sure how much longer he can last.
He's been at it for hours though, so he's doing well.
His face was white and wet. He turned his eyes towards me. I smiled at him and nodded.
I love this, the top down now.
Dr. Ganabay himself was sweating now, large pearls standing out over his forehead and along his upper lip. But his hands were perfectly steady.
Adding the sweat, nice.
I'm going to soak the mattress. It's going to be very cold under your body. Be ready for it and don't move.
Get on with it.
For the first time, Harry raised his
Ooh.
voice. Ganderby looked
Yeah,
up, he poured a few
that
drops
was
into the
different.
tunnel of chloroform spread out over the room, bringing with it faint, unpleasant memories of nurses and surgeons in a white room with a long white table. Dr. Ganderby was
Ooh.
falling steadily.
Yeah, what's the scar? Some history with him?
He never once took his eyes off the patient, and although he made no sound, he seemed somehow to be shouting at him all the time, shouting.
Don't move, don't speak, damn you. You're not spoiling this now, you hear me?
Yet somehow Dr. Ganderby was holding him.
Yeah. Getting him not to move, holding him still. That's cool.
Go over to the other side of the bed. We'll each take one side of the sheet and draw it back together. Very slowly, please. Keep still, Mr. Pope.
Do they have more antidote in case it jumps up and bites either one of them?
That was something I never had on my pajamas. A fly button, let alone a mother-of-pearl one.
Okay.
Sometimes has frivolous thoughts at exciting moments.
Oh no, yeah, he does have that scar.
Be careful. It could be anywhere. It could be up the leg of your pajamas.
Harry sat up.
Oh,
It was the first time he'd moved.
really?
Harry jumped up, stood on his bed, and shook his legs one after the other violently in the air. At that moment,
Okay.
but then Harry ceased his leaping, wriggling, stood still, looked down at the mattress he was standing on, and shouted.
It's not there!
Dr. Ganderby straightened up. He looked at Harry.
Was it ever there?
He had been bitten. He wasn't going to get bitten. He wasn't going to get killed. And everything was fine. Sort of.
Where is it though? Oh yeah, the heartbeat and the flashing light.
Suggesting I'm a liar.
You dirty little Bengali sewer rat.
Shut up, Harry, I said.
You dirty brown filth.
Shut up, Harry!
Really? Oh, he's got the knife, yeah.
Dr. Ganderby left the room and I followed him into the hall and onto the screen porch.
Looks at the camera and walks away.
He owes you his life, Doctor.
No, he doesn't.
Sorry.
You can't be.
You can't be. Not his place to be sorry. He wasn't the one who did anything wrong. Okay, so that was Poison. Really cool story there. Just this rising tension throughout. Really good, yeah, use of the tension and building up the snake, the Kate, how it's under or supposedly under his pajamas, and just all of the methods they go through to, you know, try and get him out of this situation. Administering the antidote or the anti-venom, and then the chloroform, and just all of the tension with that. Just how sweaty everyone was the entire time. But then towards the end, we had this really surprising moment. I'd kind of thought about the possibility of there not being a snake at all and it all being in his head, or there being something wrong there and it not actually being that type of snake, or, you know, something being different there. But when he gets up and Dr. Ganderby says, was there even a snake there anyway? And it kind of questions Harry's integrity. He has like a racist outburst there. Like, I can maybe understand being like offended for it, being kind of questioning your character, especially in the time zone this is set, it questioning your character and you being offended at it questioning your character. But then he starts going on this like racist tirade against Dr. Gabandi, who has just, you know, spent an hour, even more, trying to save your life. And I don't think the question was to try and insult Harry's character, but he revealed a true side of his character that was insulting, you know. He revealed a dark side to his character in trying to defend his character in a way, didn't he? And then right at the end, there's this reveal that the whole thing, or not the whole thing, but like the character, Dev Patel's character Woods, it was based on a real person, or was named after a real person. Maybe he was actually based after a real person, and it's Roald Dahl reflecting on something, maybe reflecting on an outburst he had, or reflecting on the way other people have acted. Of course, this was like 1950s India this was taking place, so the racial tensions were high, and it's a very different time here as well. It's potentially something Dr. Garibaldi is used to, you know, him being someone who saves people's lives but then gets mistreated anyway. I mean, it still happens in modern day. The NHS is made up of plenty of immigrants. Like, my childhood doctor was Indian, and he's probably, you know, saved many lives, my childhood GP, or helped plenty of people, but I don't doubt that he's faced racial discrimination, and it's kind of, you know, biting the hand that feeds you, isn't it? All these people working so hard to save your life, and then they get discriminated because of that. And also, just like Dr. Garibaldi here, maybe just learn to deal with it. It's something you shouldn't deal with, but it takes, you know, a lot of almost honor in a way. You have to be the bigger person and save these people's lives, people that hate you, you know. How do you even start to go about doing that, comprehending that? Doctors really are miracle workers just in general, and then once you add that aspect to it, that layer to it, the layer of the racism and potentially helping people who hate you. I mean, same again, I have a friend who's gay and he's training to become a doctor, he's just qualified to become a doctor, and I'm sure, you know, at some points he's gonna heal people who are homophobic, and I guess you just have to be the bigger person there, which is crazy. Ideally, obviously, bigotry wouldn't exist in these situations, but in reality it does. That really took a turn for a much deeper meaning than I thought it would initially there. Just, you know, that last minute there, the start was great, you know, the whole thing was great, just the tension and the rising tension and, you know, having to keep quiet and all of the stuff around the snake, that was all really good. But I think, yeah, that last minute just adds so much depth to this, so much more depth than I was expecting here, actually. And, you know, maybe the title is a double entendre, you know. At first you think it's about poison from the snake, but maybe it's a societal poison that we're all suffering from. That's really cool stuff. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Be sure to check out my other reactions to the Wes shorts, and I have a playlist on almost every single Wes Anderson film as reactions as well. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you guys later.